What it do? What's good? What's down with it, my Nola Child family? It's your boy, the host, Kai the Great, aka Cobra Kai, and welcome back to another episode of the Nola Child Podcast. This is where we chop it up about our beloved New Orleans Saints and them New Orleans Pelicans. Y'all know what I mean? But family, we are back once again in the chop shop. So y'all know what it is. You already know. Y'all know what we about to do. Y'all know what we finna do. And without further ado, let's chop it up. And today's episode is brought to you by your host, man, the one and only, your favorite unc. This YouTube channel / podcast. And let's not forget, more importantly, y'all, my Nola Chop It Up family. Y'all the only sponsors I need at this point. Y'all support me, I support y'all. Simple as that. We ride together, we die together. It's Nola Chop for life. Who that all day, flock up all day, Saints game, Pels game, 24/7. You already know. Y'all know what I mean. But family, we back. I just figured I'd give y'all a double dose of episodes this week, you know what I'm saying? Hitting y'all twice, you know what I'm saying? So here we are. We here with it. We here with it. Y'all know as the Saints made their final roster cuts today, family. So I will run through everything right quick, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a quick stream. It's going to be really quick, you know what I'm saying? So I just figured I'd just come on here real quick and just update y'all, you know what I'm saying? So let me see who in the chat real quick. As always, my dog. OGJP Jerry G. Jerry G, my bad. Jerry G, my bad. My A1 since day one. What up with it, OG? Spencer Rattler, quarterback one. You already know, OG. You already know. You know what I'm saying? It was a tough battle between him and Shuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get into that a little later though. Yada know what I mean? You already know, Jerry. Jerry, you gotta add the nah part, man. Put the nah in the middle, bro. Yada know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Put that nah in there, N-A-H, you know what I'm saying? But you already know what it is. Who that nation? You already know. Who that? We that. Believe that. And shout out to the broskies, to know the bros. We like that. You know what I mean? But family, look, let me run down it. I'm about to run this down real quick to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's going to be a real quick stream. Probably about a good 15, 20 minutes. I ain't going to keep y'all all day, you know what I'm saying? But look, they started cutting yesterday, family, so I'm going to run through it real quick for y'all. As of yesterday, the Saints released running back Cam Akers. They waived punter James Burnett, wide receivers Roderick Daniels Jr. and Moochie Dixon, defensive end Jasheen Davis, Jeremiah Morton, and Omari Thomas. Man, Jasheen Davis and Omari Thomas, they were surprise cuts to me. I figured they was going to make it. They probably going to bring them back to the practice squad, though. But offensive tackles, Josiah Ezram, Jonathan Mendoza, tight ends, Seth Green, Michael Jacobson, guards, Kyle Hergel, and Mike Panasuk, and linebacker Tyrone Powell. That was yesterday cuts, family. So on today they cut quarterback Jake Haener. Jake Haener is up out of here, family. Kick rocks, Jake. Man, but he probably gonna land back on his feet, you know what I'm saying? Or he might go to the CFL or the UFL, or hey, he could probably apply for State Farm. Who knows, man? I'm just keeping it real. But sayonara, Jake. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is with that. They also cut this was surprising to me, man. They cut Clyde Edwards-Helaire, man. I didn't expect that. I figured the man did enough to make the team, man, because he really was balling in preseason, man. I didn't expect that. But they also cut Marcus Jones, and to the wide receivers they cut Kevin Austin Jr. They released Dante Pettis. That's a shocking one. They released Dante Pettis. Tight ends, they waived. I didn't expect this one either. They waived Trayton Welch. They waived him. They waived Michael Jacobson, and they waived Seth Green. I mentioned Seth Green earlier. Trayton Welch, man, he was a bright spot in preseason too. I didn't expect for him to get waived. So, but I think some of these guys, they're going to bring him back on the practice squad. But I know Jerry all in the chat. He cutting up in the chat. I'm gonna get to you, Jerry. Offensive line, they cut Landon. Well, no, they ain't cut Landon. You know, he on IR right now. They cut Shane Lemieux and Barry Wesley. Well, Barry Wesley is he on IR too. But they waived Easton Kilty, and I mentioned Jonathan Mendoza already. They cut him. And to the edge rushers, Jerry already cutting up about this one. I'm gonna put that up on the screen right quick. Linebackers, they cut Isaiah Foskey, family. Jerry already let it be known in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Foskey is up out of here, man. Hit the roads, Foskey. You know what I'm saying? But when Foskey came to the team, man, I had high hopes for the man. I really hoping this man was gonna take a turn. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't show improve, family. He didn't show improve. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping for the best for him, but he didn't do enough. He didn't do enough, and I hate to say it, but Foskey probably just came on as a bust, man. You know what I'm saying? This was a draft bust for the Saints. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. He moving on, so Foskey is up out of here. So, and also they waived Jeremiah Morton, and they waived Fidel Diggs too. I missed that one. I really didn't expect Fidel Diggs to get waived like that. But he probably back for practice squad though. But they also waived defensive tackles, Jonah Williams. They waived Jaden Peavy. Ridgeway is on IR right now, so he ain't get waived. So, and also they waived linebacker Nephi Sewell and DeMarco Jackson. Nephi Sewell, that was a surprise cut too. I didn't expect him to get cut. And cornerbacks, they cut Rico Payton. Didn't expect that. They cut Dallas Beanham and Jaden Price. And safeties, they cut Terrell Burgess, Elliott Davison. And to the special teams, they cut kicker Charlie Smith, and I mentioned already James Burnham, the punter. So that's all that got cut today, family. So with that, I'm going to run down the official 2025-2026 New Orleans Saints, you know what I'm saying, who made the roster. So I'm going to run it back for y'all. All right, quarterbacks. Spencer Rattler, quarterback 1. Tyler Shuck, quarterback 2. I think they probably going to bring in another quarterback eventually, you know what I'm saying? So, but that's our quarterback room right there. Our running back room, Alvin Kamara, Kendrick Miller, Velus Jones Jr., and Devin Neal. Wide receivers, Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed, Brandon Cooks, Cedric Wilson Jr., Mason Tipton. Shout out to Mason Tipton, man. Well deserved. And Devon Valley. Tight ends, Jawan Johnson, Jack Stoll, Maliki Mataval, and, of course, Foster Monroe and Taysom Hill. They're on the pup list. So that's our tight end room. Offensive line, left tackle, Kelvin Banks Jr., left guard, Trevor Penning, center, Eric McCoy, right guard, Cesar Ruiz, right tackle, Talisa Fuaga, Dylan Reddens, Luke Fortner, Torricelli Simpkins III. All right. Edge rushers, Chase Young, Carl Granderson, Cam Jordan. Shout out to Chris Rump. Chris Rump made the team, y'all. Chris Rump the second. Shout out to Chris Rump. Defensive tackles, Jonathan Bullard, Devon Garshaw, Brian Breesy, Nathan Shepard, Christian Boyd, and Vernon Broughton. Linebackers, Demario Davis, Pete Werner, Jalen Ford, and my dog made the team. I see a Stallbird. Stallbird made the team, family. Well deserved. Well deserved. Congratulations, big dog. And my dog, Danny Stussman. Cornerbacks, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Alante Taylor, Isaac Gotham, Resjon Wright made the team. That's what's up. He had played big the other day. That's what's up. And Quincy Riley. All right. Safeties, Justin Reed, Julian Blackman, Jordan Howden, JT Gray, Hugo Amadi, and Jonas Sanka. And special teams, kicker Blake Groupie, punter Kai, that's official, that's me. Kai Kroger, and Zach Wood. All right. All right, fam. That's the official 2025-2026 New Orleans Saints, man. That's our roster going forward this upcoming season, man. But and also the Saints made a trade too today, fam. Let me look that up real quick. They acquired the cat from Dallas, Asim Richards. We traded for him, and the Saints. I'm not sure what they're sending over. It's future considerations right now. They're not sure what Dallas is receiving, but let me look up Asim Richards real quick for y'all, real quick. It's a whole happy day for me, family. Foskey gone, AJ Kane gone too. That's what's up. But I still think the Saints still gonna make some more moves this coming week. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, the Saints made a trade with the Cowboys to address a major need on the offensive line. The injuries have hit New Orleans Saints offensive line depth hard, and they made a trade Tuesday to help address the issue. The Saints acquired offensive lineman Asim Richards from the Dallas Cowboys, according to an ESPN report. To acquire him, the Saints and Cowboys agreed to a pick swap. Dallas will get the Saints 2028 sixth-rounder, while the Saints will receive Dallas 2028 seventh in addition to Richards. Richards, a 2023 fifth-rounder, has played 220 offensive snaps in 2 seasons with the Cowgirls, and during the preseason, he split his snaps relatively evenly at left tackle and left guard. In 2 seasons, more than 90% of his offensive snaps came at left tackle. He played left tackle at the University of North Carolina, starting 37 games there in his college career. Though Richards won't play early, he offers a security blanket for a team that has been beset by offensive line injuries in recent weeks. Swing tackle Landon Young suffered an ankle injury in the preseason finale that may force him to start the season on IR. And backups Will Clapp and Nick Salvador both suffered season-ending injuries in training camp. And that's it. But yeah, man, I don't know too much about the cat. You know what I'm saying? So, but we'll see what he's gonna be working with because this offensive line really need more depth. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad we got more depth in the building. You know what I'm saying? So, but I had read online yesterday that Lyle Collins, he got waived yesterday by the Cowgirls, and there was reports that he had internal conversations with the Saints. So that's something you might have to look into, family, because he might be on his way to New Orleans too. So we'll see what happens in the coming days if he's on his way to New Orleans. So that'll be much more needed depth. You know what I'm saying? That'll be huge if we could grab him too. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be great. You know what I'm saying? So what Jerry talking about? That's a good trade. Yeah, it's definitely OG. Yeah, that is a good trade because this offensive line needed the way our backups was playing in preseason. I was not feeling them. You know what I'm saying? So that what really worries me going into this upcoming season with our first string starters. You know what I'm saying? Just like I hope if either one of them go down with an injury, we gotta depend on these backups. No, no, that's gonna be a nightmare waiting to happen. That's gonna keep me up. And say I'm not feeling that. You know what I'm saying? So bringing in Asim Richards and Luke Fortner, that might bring much more needed depth, and I hope we bring in more depth. You know what I'm saying behind those two. And if Lyle Collins is that guy that we're looking into to bring in, cool, bring him in because we need it. This team need it. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully the Saints can bring more defensive line help too. You know what I'm saying? So. And there was word that they was looking at running backs too. You know what I'm saying? I mentioned that on yesterday's episode. They were looking at grabbing another running back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure who else out there. Not sure. But with our running back room now with AK, Kendrick Miller, Velus Jones, and Devin Neal, that's the group now. You know what I'm saying? So if they planning on making another move before the season starts to get another running back, I'm all for it. Cool. I'm all for them to improve this roster because this team needed. You know what I'm saying? We are in rebuild mode. Not sure what this team gonna look like this upcoming season. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I'm just gonna stay optimistic. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay optimistic because I still believe in this team. I still believe that they're gonna make a whole lot of noise this season. You know what I'm saying? I'm damn the haters. You know what I'm saying? Damn the naysayers. Damn the national media with them saying we're gonna be one of the worst teams in the league. Them saying we're gonna have like 3 wins, 2 wins, or 1 win or no wins. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't see this team. I don't see that happening with this team. You know what I'm saying? I think this team they're gonna collect more wins this upcoming season. I think they're gonna go past 5 wins this season. That's just me talking. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Even if we don't make the playoffs, I mean, if we get past 5 wins, that's be all right in my book. You know what I'm saying? So as long as this team stay healthy, that's all that matters to me. You know what I'm saying? If we don't make the playoffs, the only thing I'm looking for is for us to surpass 5 wins and beating the Falcons twice. You know what I'm saying? Let's sweep the Falcons. That's all that matters to me. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. So but family man, like I said, this is gonna be a quick stream, man. That's all I just came on here for. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to come on here and just give y'all the updates on these roster cuts and the final 53. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're working with, team, family. This is what we're working with. This is our winning team going into this upcoming season. So I cannot wait till week 1 next Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So which is my birthday weekend. Next Monday is officially my 41st birthday. So I'm ready, man. I'm ready. So I'm looking for a black and gold win. And I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers, even though I don't think that's going to happen now, which is all good. As long as I get the black and gold win, that'll be a hell of a birthday present for me. Real talk. So, but family, I appreciate y'all coming through in this little emergency episode update that I'm giving y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, just a real quick stream today, man. So I'll probably be back sometime. Probably my regular day, which is Monday, next Monday. But I just figured that I can do my due diligence today to give y'all another episode. You know what I'm saying? So that's all, man. That's all I had to say about that. What you say, Jerry? Oh, all right, Jerry. I'm about to go over there in a minute. I appreciate you. OG. You almost there, Kai. Yeah, I'm not quite there yet, OG. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to grind. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do this as best as I can, OG. You know what I'm saying? I'm all right now. I'm still like I said, I'm still a rookie out here in these YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a grind hard by any means necessary, man, and give y'all the best content as best as I can. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know I'm doing a good job right now. I know I am. You know what I'm saying? So well, I'm gonna continue doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been saying, like I've been saying on the last couple episodes, man. I'm not a true podcaster. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a passionate fan of the New Orleans Saints and the New Orleans Pelicans. Doing this is just a bonus, man. That's all it is. I ain't choose to get in this game. The game chose me. Since I'm in the building now, I ain't going nowhere. I'm here. Please believe that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I appreciate you coming through, OG, man. Appreciate you coming through every episode, supporting your boy. And shout out to you, Jerry, on your premiere yesterday, man. That was a good premiere that you had yesterday on the Saints. Going to the game live. That must have been a hell of an experience for you, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, bro. And shout out to all your what you up to? 676 subscribers, Jerry? Shout out to you, Jerry, bro. You doing big things, man. I'm gonna get there one day. I ain't on that level yet, but I'm gonna get there one day. Best believe that. So, but one more thing, family. I know I mentioned it earlier, but I'm on the road to 100 subscribers. I'm at 78 right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hit 100 by before kickoff, man, which I don't think it's gonna happen now. It's September 7th. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hit kickoff, trying to hit 100 on kickoff on September 7th, man. But make sure y'all share this on every social media platform. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So the Know the Child podcast, we here, man. We ain't going nowhere. I'm trying to get this name out. You know what I'm saying? The brand name out there, and You know what I mean? And we here. We here, man. Best believe that. Let me find my outro music so I get on out of here, man. And shout out to my fantasy league, too. You know what I'm saying? Let me dig in the crates real quick so I can get up out of here. But I'll be back with a brand new episode next week, family. I'm probably gonna dive in more into the roster, and I'm probably gonna give y'all a preview of our week 1 matchup against the Arizona Cardinals. So y'all stay tuned for that. You know what I'm saying? So all right. I'm gonna let my dog Common take y'all out, man. Shout out to Common. You know what I'm saying? All right, family, look. That's all we got. There ain't no more. Time is tight. That's the end of the show. So on y'all way out, hit that like button, share and subscribe to the channel. And make sure you tell your family, your friends, your neighbor, people you work with, people you go to church with. If you see random people on the streets rocking Saints gear, or Pelican gear, tell them to come through and subscribe to the Nolan Shop Podcast because we here. You know what I'm saying? So, and make sure you follow your boy on X, aka Twitter, Category 84. Follow me on Instagram, Category 84, and follow the Nolan Shop Podcast on Instagram as well. And follow me on Threads, Category 84, and follow the Nolan Shop Podcast on Threads as well. So, appreciate y'all coming through. I'll be back next week, next Monday with a brand new episode. Same time, same place, right here in the Chop Shop. So y'all stay up, be safe, and be blessed. Chop. Do that, block up, let's chop it up.
I pray for you and us that we imbue through lust and accrue to trust. Let's shake off the dust from the floor. When people stop and stand, that's just a day.